Hello and welcome everyone to another of my videos. The topic for today is the past continuous, but we need to know what is the past continuous. So the past continuous is an English tense that is used to describe actions that were ongoing or in progress at a specific time in the past. Now, in this video, we're going to see its structure and its function. But let's start with its structure. The past continuous consists of the verb to be in past tense, that is to say was or were. It depends of the subject or grammatical person, plus the present participle, that is to say base form, with the ing termination of the main verb. For example, I was studying to my exam yesterday. We were crying while watching this movie. Now, some verbs have a different construction of the present participle, so pay attention to these rules. Verbs that end in a vowel E drop the E and add the ing termination. For example, vote, voting, practice, practicing. Monosyllabic verbs that end in a consonant double the last consonant before the ing termination. For example, could, couldy, put, pudding. For beware of verbs that end in semiconsonants or semivowels, only add the ing termination. For example, fix, fixing, fly, flying. Now we're going to see the function of the past continuous. It has three functions. The first one is when the action takes place at a specific time in the past and expresses a duration of time. For example, at 7 o'clock last night, I was dining with my mom. From 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. yesterday, my aunt was baking bread. At 2 p.m. yesterday, was Christian practicing the piano? At midnight, the students were no longer studying. From 5 to 11 in the evening, my uncles were watching a football match. At noon yesterday, were we having a lunch? At 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, they were playing volley. From 2 to 4 p.m. yesterday, Wara wasn't attending a dance class. The second one is when there are two parallel actions in the past. For example, I was doing my homework while my brother was playing video games. Natalia wasn't paying attention while the teacher was explaining. Were my uncles working while my mom was cooking? They were walking in the park while the children were playing. My friends weren't watching a movie while eating popcorn. Was my dog giving birth while I was sleeping? Eddie was studying for his exam while his roommate was listening to music. Noe wasn't cooking while her mother was shopping. And the last one function is when the action was interrupted in the past. For example, Priscilla was reading a book when the phone rang. Were they playing soccer when it started raining? My dog was chasing a pigeon when it started to fly. Was Rudy studying when the doorbell rang? Ada wasn't fighting with her friend when we arrived. My brothers were sleeping when their alarm clock went off. They weren't having a meeting when the fire alarm sounded. My cousins were cooking dinner when I accidentally burned the pot. Okay, this is the end of my video, and thank you for watching, and goodbye.